Hi everybody, Debbie from Stamp On It here, and I'm going to do a Moondust product review. Just going to give you a little information about what our Moondust is and how to use it, and just show you some different samples. A couple of demos thrown in too. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, Moondust is a microfine glitter. Microfine being that when you put it down, it is as smooth almost as paper. Now, not ultra smooth, but very smooth. So smooth you can actually color and write on it. Comes in silver, gold, and clear. This is the packet, what it would look like. Comes in a 1 ounce packet like this. All right, so we'll put these aside. The most popular is our clear. Gold and silver is beautiful, but definitely our clear is by far the most popular. The clear opens up so many options as far as using it. With our clear, you can do multiple things. So I'm going to get started and just go through these. A couple of them I'm going to demo and show you samples. First of all, you can use it as a background. Now this use of it, let's get this out of the way here a minute. This use is creating a background on our double-sided adhesive sheet. Comes in full sheets, 5 sheets in a pack, double-sided adhesive. It is a paper-thin adhesive, clear adhesive sheet, and it is also waterproof, so you can do some crazy things with it, the adhesive is. So what we've done here is we've taken the double-sided adhesive sheet, cut it, peeled off the carrier, the paper carrier. The other side is a coated paper. We put the Moondust glitter over the adhesive, and then we put on color with markers and just kind of took Tombow or water-based markers and drew them across, and then spritzed it and moved that color on the actual glittered surface. Here you can see a little bit more of the markers where we didn't move it as much, creating a highlighted area. Here's just a background covered with one of our black print background acetates. Sticker over top, which creates a really cool background. All right, so that's one way to use the Moondust, as a background. All right, setting that aside. Another way is to use it with our double embossed stickers. We have a line of stickers that we call double embossed. Now, a double embossed sticker is a sticker that it's an outline sticker with a transparent backing. So if I were to pull one off a sheet here, and this is one of our popular ones, the butterfly, you can see it's sticky, but it's an outline, gold or silver, and then it has a transparent, and I'm going to bring this up to the camera so hopefully you can see, it's got a transparent coating on it. So that being said, you can actually color these with permanent markers, but another way to use them, and what we like to do, and I'm just going to bring this in right over top of my samples here, is just give what we call a bath. And we are going to totally coat the back side, the sticky side of this sticker with the Moondust, burnish it in, take our anti-static brush. Our anti-static brush, this one has a pink glitter band added, but our anti-static brushes are made out of goat's hair. Wonderful brushes. I absolutely love them. You can clean up yourself, your projects. You can remove static from surfaces by brushing it. They're made out of goat's hair, so goat's hair has a special thing about it that nothing sticks to it. So check that out on our website, anti-static brush. All right, now I've coated the sticker. Set that aside before I spill it. Now I can come back, and I forgot to grab my Tombows, as I'm going to leave the camera real quick here, just to grab a couple of, I'm going to use Tombows, just because, yeah, they're just quick, easy to work with, but you can certainly use Copics. If you're going to use a Copic type marker, make sure you switch to an alcohol blender. All right, and I also forgot my blender. Goodness, I am so not ready for all this. You can't believe how many times you can start a demo and still not be ready. All right, so what I can do now is I can just take and on the back side, move these over here, I can add a little color. I can come back in with my blender pen, and I'm using a Tombow blender, and I'm just pulling that color across. Now I am on the glitter or back side of this sticker. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the other half of it undone so you can see the difference. And then I'm gonna just lay it, well, that's kind of shimmery, we don't want that. Let's just lay it on a piece of white here. And it just gives you can see how that is blended. Now I missed the very tips, so I can come back in, add a little color out there. I can blend it more too. Come back in with my blender. I can blend colors, multiple colors together and pull them together. So lots and lots and lots of opportunity with that particular technique with our double embossed stickers. And as you can see here, here's one of our larger ones done the same way. This is one of our Christmas ones, the Christmas candle, absolutely gorgeous. This part of the candle on the backside, we did not add any color, nor around the halo, but here we added a light blue and then of course the flame and a little green behind the leaves. Here is the small butterfly again, but we have quite an assortment of different designs of the double embossed stickers. So check those out on our website too. Right, we're going to set that aside and we're going to move to the next way to use our Moondust. And I dropped my black print acetate. We're going to use it on a black print acetate. Here's just some samples to show you. Here it is really blended. Here it is more of a sketch where she just added color and really didn't blend it a lot, but just more of a sketch look to it. And again, this is all our black print acetates. All right. So I am going to just give you a quick demonstration on this particular use of the Moondust. So we take our black print acetate, comes on a full sheet, and I cut it down already, and you can cut it with a trimmers or you can cut it with a scissor, and they come usually 4 to a sheet. And I'm just going to cut a piece, and what's really cool is if you turn this over, which I should do, it has a grid on the back, so you can really cut it by hand and see exactly what line you're following, or of course you can cut it with a trimmer. All right, so I'm going to remove one side of the coating, and in this case it doesn't matter which side I remove, and I'm going to just take the one that peels off the easiest, turn this over to the dull or printed side, and just line up approximately. And I'm going to frame this piece when I'm done with it, so I'm not going to worry about being exact on the edges. Burnish it down. Now you're going to come back. If you get bubbles, you can just poke them with a pokey tool and then press them out. But for the most part, they will just kind of leak out on their own too. So now we're going to take, and once we've burnished it down, we're going to pull the coating off here. So I'm exposing the surface of the glitter, the adhesive. Now I'm going to come back to and I'm using a coffee filter just for ease of application. Coffee filters do not create any type of static. So they're very easy to put your glitter on to use it, and then you can just fold them in half to put your glitter back into your container if you wish, or I just store them in my coffee filters sometimes and stack them. Just depends, and you can even write the color of the glitter on your coffee filter. So I've covered the entire adhesive surface. We're going to set that aside and we're going to burnish. All right, burnish, burnish, burnish. Now, had I thought ahead, I would have had a piece of scrap paper or cardstock down, because I usually do that on my surface. Anytime I'm working with glitter, I will put that down, burnish it, then I can brush off my excess, and I can simply tip this back into my coffee filter. So just a little tidbit of thought there, because now I have glitter on my work surface, which is not a bad thing, but some of you might not like glitter on your work surface. So in that case, put that paper down first, and then you can tip off your loose glitter. So now we have our glitter on the back side of the black print acetate. And now I can simply take, and we'll just do a beautiful blue rose. It's going to be a high red. And I'm not going to do this whole thing because you really don't need to watch me color all of this. You can watch our full project videos to get more idea on that. When you use your blender pen, make sure you roll it backwards a few times to take out any other color that's in there, unless you want that blended look. And now notice how easy it is for me to just pull that color right across the surface of the Moondust. Absolutely super, super easy. And I can move color around. I can put it in different areas. I can come back and I could add a little darker color. I'm going to just put a little bit of violet in here. And I'm going to blend that in a little bit. So you get the idea of how easy and how much fun this is to do that. Every so often, turn your piece over and you can see how gorgeous it is becoming. If you need more color, just go back in and add more color. All right, so once you've gotten your piece done, here is the sample back. So it gives you just the idea. I framed it, added some green for the leaves. So that is working with the Moondust on our black print acetates. Check those out on our website. All right, setting that aside and moving on. Our next thing I want to show you is just using it as a embellishment. So in these samples, this one particularly, we took a quickie glue pen and we simply put the sticker down, and this happens to be on vellum and plumped up, so there's a little lift here already, but you don't have to do all that, and you can do this right on cardstock too, and the sticker on there. Just take your quickie glue pen, fill in the areas you want to add the Moondust to, and then sprinkle on your Moondust. In that case, you would just tap off the excess and let it dry. You don't want to burnish it because you're working with a liquid adhesive. The only time you burnish when you're applying the Moondust is when you are applying it to a dry adhesive. Okay, so that is just using it on vellum as an embellishment. And I'm just going to quickly show you a few here. This is one of our die cuts. Again, not sure if you'll be able to see how gorgeous that is just as a highlight. Here is just black glitter on one of our adhesive tapes. Here is on one of our stamped images, just highlighting the petals of He Loves Me. This one is a die cut, and we applied it. This is on black cardstock stamped in white, die cut, and just applied to the edge of the leaves. You can see that. And here is on our vintage vellums. We have a line of vintage vellums. They are printed, and you can take them and use them as is, or you can do things like this where we've cut them a little bit, cut them out, added dimension, and added the Moondust as just a highlighting or embellishment. The Moondust is great for this because unlike regular glitter, shall we say, which is ultra fine, microfine Moondust just gives that little hint of beauty. It's not in your face glitter. It just gives it a little touch, especially something like this is just gorgeous. A little hint of shimmer. All right, so that's another way to use the Moondust, just as it is an embellishment. All right, and you can use the quickie glue pen. You can use lots of different adhesives of your choice. Depending on what you use and the surface you're putting it to will determine how well it sticks. We like to use a good quality adhesive. If you want it to be dimensional, then use like the glittering glue, or one of my favorites too is crystal lacquer. And crystal lacquer comes with its own micro tip, but we also sell the micro tip, which is even finer for those really small, delicate applications. That's crystal lacquer, one of my personal favorites. All right, setting this aside, trying to keep it organized here so we can move through. Another way to use it is with our glitter misters. Now, because it's micro fine, it will come out of this glitter mister super, super fine. And the glitter mister is designed to add glitter to areas a little bit larger, perhaps, where you've added adhesive already, and then you simply put your Moondust in your glitter mister. It's a pump, and it comes out of this here, and it just comes out. Let me put down a paper here if I can. And it just comes out in a very, very, just pump it, can you see that? It's just coming out like a wisp of color. So it just applies it possibly to an adhesive sheet that you're adding glitters to, or you have already stamped an image and you've added adhesive. So you can just pump this over it, and then you would take it, tap off your excess, and wherever your adhesive is, it would stick to. So, glitter misters. But you can also use our ultrafine glitter in these too. Wonderful, wonderful pump glitter misters. All right. When the tip is down, it's locked, so your glitter is stored safely in those containers. All right. So next, moving on, we also have on our website, as most of you know, a line of outline stickers. This is one of our most popular ways to use the Moondust, is with a outline sticker. So what we do is we make a background or backing of the Moondust and then apply the sticker over top and then the color. Now this is done by my daughter, Talia. This is when you have graduated blending class. I cannot do this well at blending. She is phenomenal at adding color and blending. So if you ever want tips and techniques, you got to get a hold of her, because this is, I always say, this is when you've graduated blending. So that is with an outline sticker, our lovebirds, on top of the Moondust. And I am going to show you a couple more samples here, and then I'm going to back up and I'm going to do a quick demo. This is using it with some of our mirror stickers. We have a line of colors of stickers. We also have a line of mirror stickers. Okay, I think there might have been a little jump in the video there, but I apologize for that. So I want to show you just some samples and how to work with them. So here is one of our colored stickers that has a little bit of color added. It's actually got green in the sticker already, just laid onto the Moondust. These are black with color added to them. I'm just going to lay these out here just to give you an idea. Here is just using the Moondust straight, and then the sticker itself again has color. It has a little baby blue in it. So we made a background with the glitter and then just added the sticker over top. Very easy to do. Here is just using the Moondust straight, no color whatsoever. And this is with a line of our stickers that we have. It's a foil line where they have a beautiful shimmer to them. And then we just laid it onto the Moondust and added the Christmas greetings. Okay, so what I want to show you too is our mandalistics, and I'm going to do a very quick demonstration with that. And with that, we'll kind of close and wrap up this video. So our mandalistics or mandalas are a line of stickers that are beautiful shapes, geometric designs to them. And this is putting them onto, and this is actually on cream cardstock, and then we added the adhesive over top, Moondust glitter, and then we put the sticker on and colored. So I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration on that. So first of all, take your adhesive and cut a piece to the approximate size of the sticker you want to work with, or if you're going to put this on the front of a card, whatever the size you want to start with. Within reason. I usually trim this afterward so I don't have to worry about hitting that sticker or whatever I'm working with directly in the center. For example, here my daughter, she just trimmed around the sticker and then added a black layer like that. So we're going to take this. Now we're going to peel off one side of the coating, and I'm not really too concerned about which side comes off for this particular project. So I'm going to peel off that coating, and I'm going to give this a bath in Moondust. So we're just going to pour this on, let the extra go back into the Moondust, or the coffee filter. Coffee filters are great for this because they don't make any static, so nothing sticks to them, and you can use them to catch all your glitters. I even store glitters in them. I can stack them on top of each other, colors, and I will write on the coffee filter what color it is. So this works very easily that way. All right, so we're going to set this aside. Bring in our scrap paper here, burnish. It's an important step. Burnish that glitter down. Not only does it get all of the glitters to make contact with the adhesive, but it also releases those that don't need to stick. So brush off your excess. Some on the back side too. Sometimes they stick better on the back side than the front side. All right, and if you want, you can put that over your trash and really clean it up, but just brush it off. Whatever is gonna stick is gonna stick. Our adhesive is very, very good adhesive, so it's not going to keep flaking off. So don't be afraid when you send this in the mail that people are gonna be getting glitter all over, because it will not happen. Peel off your sticker. Now our outline stickers, some of them look very delicate, but they really are quite durable. Peel it off. And Sharon, often one of our designers, she always says, lick your fingers. So the sticker still sticks to your finger, but once you get to the glitter, it's very easily released. Again, burnish it down, press it down. You want to make sure that sticker is making good contact all over. All right, we're gonna put that aside. Now we're gonna come in and I'm just gonna very, very quickly just put some color on here, and I'm not gonna again do this whole piece. You do not need to see me add color to the entire layer, but we're gonna put some color here where I want it to end up being darker at the center in this particular case. Make sure you clean off your blender. I'm using again Tombow water-based, and I can just see how easily that is to pull that color through the Moondust. Super, super easy and super fun. I absolutely love doing this, and trust me, I'm the owner. I am not the designer, but this is a technique I absolutely love to do. And you can add color, you can come back in and add more if you like. We have other videos on our website of doing blending and so on, but super easy to do. This, and you don't have to blend either. Say you want something just darker, you can come in and just leave it that way. Or you can blend it softer, soften it, add color. Once the color's on your blender, you can also come in and add color to like here with that blender pen. So if you get excess color, you can always put it in areas you want the same color but a lighter shade. All right, so adding Moondust to double-sided adhesive, sticker on top. Super fun, super easy. Hopefully you have enjoyed this quick product review. Check out our website. If you have any questions, email us right off from our site. Comes right to our main desk, so we can help you out if you are trying to order or if you have product questions. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.